UN is not. I hear that in Somalia you are with UN, with African Union, you are with the crowd there. But in Congo, I'm alone. I'm just there with my people and with the Congolese Wanaichi. In South Sudan, we are there. We have been able to make a small contribution at our cost. We can do it because we are careful. We do what the Wanyankole say, Nkoko, Eshondake Ramire. The hen pecks what it can swallow. You're not going to see a hen swallowing a rat. The rat will choke the hen and it will die. So, this college, this Supreme College is very good. It is to deal with the strategic level that influences security in the end. Now, as you prepare your courses, bear in mind to bring in aspects which are not known in other parts of the country or of the world. Because in other parts of the world, I don't know whether they have situations like the ones of Africa. I don't know very well. But you can see that, like in the case of Somalia, this is the problem. They try to have an army of salary. I've been telling them, why didn't you have a volunteer army for like 5, 6 years so that you stabilize your country? You can even pay these people arrears later, but not now. They tie the question of contribution to salary. They don't have the money to pay. UAE pays 1 month, Qatar pays 2 months. They pay how many? 10,000 people. A country like Somalia is 3 times the size of Uganda in land area. So you cannot have a small army there. You need a big army which can cover the area. Even when we use air assets and attack Al-Shabaab and chase them, if you don't have manpower to go and occupy, they will come back. In Congo, we're having some of the same issues. You find we have cleared a certain area, but because there are no people to occupy the ground, then the other people can come back. So this is the only little advice I would want to add, that as you design the courses here, capture our best practices, which are unique. The other day in the budget speech, people from the University of Harvard were here. They were doing research like you are doing. You should read what they wrote, that Harvard group. They said these Ugandans are funny people. They are backward, but they are also highly advanced. They are confusing. How can they make vehicles when they still have peasants? I've not read the whole thing, but that's what they wrote. They said this country has got a broader base of products they are producing, which are not normally produced by countries which are not yet very advanced. But these funny people, they are doing it. They are really confused. You should read that thing of Harvard. They are confused. They say, these people, Balingava Nacharo, Nayate, Bishawakora, read that research of theirs. They wrote it. Yesterday, Kasaya quoted part of it, but you should read it, you who have got time. This is because of the correctness of our ideology, philosophy, and strategy. and you should capture it here. Because you see, the combined arms is like, these Ugandans, when you talk about food, they can understand better. There is what Abaganda call okumeketa. Not okumeketa. Okulia maruma. Okulia maruma. The Wanyankwere are even more precise. They call it okunyata. Okunyata is when you eat food without sauce. Food without sauce can even kill you. If you take a mogo without sauce, without water, it shall actually kill you. So, the concept of combined arms is that you need to combine a number of elements to get success in fighting. You combine infantry, support weapons of infantry, air force, armor, all that. Communication, reconnaissance, that's very, very important too. You must be clear about that. Now, much of that time, platoon commanders' course, company commanders' course, even staff college, and if you put combined arms, you are operating at tactical level. Tactical level means you are defending one area, one position, tactical area, or operational area, like a zone. So you are clear about that. But then the question is, you may do well in a zone, but if things are not right in the whole country, then eventually you will fail. So that's how the NDC comes in. The NDC comes in to make this fighter, this commander, who now knows how to combine arms, now knows how to administer, support that effort. But he needs to know that army cannot succeed without economy of the country, without politics which are stable in the country, without social services which are crucial to build a capable human resource which is healthy, which is educated, literacy. When the French came to train our people here, the mountain division, they were surprised about the level of education. Here we have no work to do, because these people learn quickly. That's what they said, the French. Because they are not used to educated Africans. They told me, said, here we are unemployed. Because these people learn quickly, so we are disappointed. They were disappointed that people are learning quickly. But that high level of education, it is in the education sector, the health sector, but all of them combined to support the defense effort. So here at the National Defense College, that's how you now become, why we say you are now at a strategic level. Strategic level is different from tactical, from operational, which are part of the effort. Strategic level is A to Z. When you understand the situation from A to Z, then that's the strategic grasp of what you are dealing with. So now, this one, for some time, we were sending our people to South Africa to India, I think. Then we started sending a few to Kenya. But I'm glad now we have it here. So therefore now, we no longer kujabura, because there was okujabura to dish out food before it is ready, because we didn't have time. Like the people I went with to the bush, the Tumwines, they had just done a platoon commander's course in Monduli. That's all they had done that time. Saleh had done a senior NCO course at Jinja. And we had to kujabura them to say, come and fight now. And we fought the way we... But now, here, we have had time to develop all these institutions which have never existed in Uganda. So therefore, I want to congratulate the NRM, to congratulate the UPDF for finally building a comprehensive infrastructure for human and physical for the defense of Uganda and for contributing to the security of Africa. What we need now is to look in detail at the content of what is being taught, so that the content captures properly the political economy of the world, so that we don't make mistakes like other people have been doing all this time. All these problems you see in Africa are because of mistakes. They make philosophical mistakes, they make ideological mistakes, they make strategic mistakes. You take, for instance, Obote and Amin. 1970, Obote started nationalizing the private companies of the Ugandan, of the private sector here. This was a strategic mistake, because by 1969, the economy of Uganda had grown by 11%. You can check, you people, the professors, you go and check. I remember my figures. The economy of Uganda in 1969 was beginning to grow very fast. That was after the fight between Mutesa and Obote, 1966. I think they were now beginning to say that, maybe Obote is in charge. At least there is cohesion, because with Mutesa there was always controversy. So I remember the economy grew by 11% in 1969 there. But then 1970, and who were growing the economy? It was mainly the private sector. Now Obote, 1970, Nachivu announcements, what you call Nachivu announcements.